And after these things I looked, and behold, a great multitude, which no one could number, of all the nations, tribes, peoples, and tongues, standing before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes, with palm branches in their hands, and crying out with a loud voice, saying, Salvation belongs to our God, and who sits on the throne, and to the Lamb. And all of the angels stood around the throne, and the elders, and the four living creatures, and they all fell on their faces. Man, that must have hurt. They fell on their faces before the throne and worshiped God, saying, Amen. Blessing, glory, and wisdom, thanksgiving, and honor, and power, and might be to our God forever and ever. Amen. As John turns around, he sees something breathtaking. He sees these saints before the throne, clothed in white, waving palm branches, which is the symbol of victory. And they're crying out, Salvation belongs to our God and to the Lamb. Now the question becomes, who are these people? Notice, verse 13, then one of the elders, now please understand, what is the biblical pattern of an elder? What does an elder need to do? Listen, future elders of the church, this is your job. One of the elders answered. Nobody asked him. He just gave an answer all by himself. Notice what he answered, saying to me, who are these arrayed in white robes, and where did they come from? And I said, John said, I don't know. Sir, you know, I don't know. What are you talking about? This is interesting to me as a Bible teacher, as somebody who wants to pay attention to the Word. Because in chapter 4 and in chapter 5, John recognizes the church. He sees the church in heaven. He knows who they are. Yet right here, he doesn't recognize the multitude in front of the throne. This is not the church. Then who is it? Okay, 5 things to notice. Write them down if you write notes. So he said to me, the elder, again, incites the question. That is your job as an elder, to create the question, what is God saying to you right now? What is He telling you through these circumstances? What are the things that you are seeing? What is God saying through them? That's the job of an elder. Now, John says, I don't know. You know. And he says 5 things that we can notice. He said to me, these are, number 1, the ones who come out of this is the great tribulation. It's emphatic in the Greek, the great tribulation. Second thing to notice, they were washed with their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. Therefore, they are before the throne of God. Number 3 thing that we see, they serve Him day and night in His temple, and He who sits on the throne will dwell among them. Number 4, He says in verse 16, they shall neither hunger anymore or thirst anymore. The sun shall not strike them, nor any heat. Why?